So today I wanted to do a little video on different face products for beginners, when to use what products, are really necessary for you guys to have in your little makeup toolkit, what products you really don't necessarily need but may be a preference for you depending on your skin type, and that sort of thing. So let's just get started. So the first products I want to talk about are, in my opinion, the most important to have on you at all times, which would be concealer. So as you guys may have seen, concealer comes in the liquid form, little tube thing that you can get at the drugstore, and it also comes in a stick form, so it looks a bit like this, and it's kind of like lipstick looking on the outside, but it's not, so don't get confused. But what's so great about these sticks, what I really like about them, is that you can really just with your finger just take off as much as you want and place it anywhere and blend it in with your fingers. Or, you can take the actual stick itself and go over in a dotted motion any redness, any blemishes, any dark spots, just getting them all away so you have like a clean canvas, even skin tone to work with when you do your eye makeup and any other makeup that you're planning on doing. So I definitely recommend that any makeup guru out there has a concealer stick or liquid on them at all times, because you really never know when you might want to just touch something up and you're at a lunch date, going out to dinner with friends, whatever it may be. You just want to make sure that you have that on you just so that you can touch anything up last minute, and it's just really convenient and small so it fits in anyone's purse. What you want to look for is a concealer that's slightly lighter than your natural skin tone. So this one is just slightly lighter than my normal skin color. And what that does is it highlights right under your eyes and makes them bright again over the purple and the bags and all of that. The one that I really like is by Maybelline New York, and is called a cover stick. So you guys can get these at CVS, Walgreens, any drugstore pretty much has them. So what I love about concealer is that you can really place it anywhere, and it's so, once you master the magic of concealer, you can really just totally even out your skin tone without even touching foundation. So before you start your concealer routine, you want to take some moisturizer and moisturize your face. Then you're going to take your cover stick or any other concealer that you're using. And this one just kind of looks like a lipstick stick. And you're just going to put it underneath your eyes and just dot it in there with your finger. And you're just going to move back and forth and just smudge that in. Then you're going to do the same thing to your chin, because we just want to go over any problem areas on our skin. And our chin gets a lot of oils during the day, so we want to put some there. Then we're going to put some in between our inner corners of our eyes and our nose, and on the tops of our nose, which also gets oily during the day. And we're just going to blend that in with our finger. You just want a little bit. And there you go. Doesn't that look so much better, you guys? And I know foundation is another word that's kind of thrown out there and you just don't know as a beginner. I know I didn't what it actually was. So the next thing I'm going to go to is foundation. So this is one that I did a review on not too long ago. It's the Revlon Color Stay. And this foundation is really excellent if you have really uneven skin, a lot of acne, anything like that, and you really just want something to cover up all of that. Just try to give yourself a cleaner canvas, clean slate to work on and work with. This is an excellent option. It definitely is thick, so mind you, if you have a skin type that is either dry or oily. It comes in both forms. This is for normal dry skin. So if you have normal skin, if you have dry skin, pick up this one. If you have oily skin, let's just say, there's an oily skin one too that would just work perfectly for all you people out there with oily skin. So this again is the type of option that some girls prefer, even if they don't have really agitated acne skin, whatever it may be. Some girls prefer this. However, I really don't prefer this because I don't like the feeling of having a lot of makeup on my skin because it irritates my skin and it's just no good. So if you're like me, this may not be your best option. And it also kind of depends. If you have skin that's really easily agitated by, makeup and stuff like that, I definitely avoid using a full face foundation on a regular basis. This is an option that works for some people. If you think you might be one of those people, definitely check it out. And there are a lot of different options out there for foundation, and sometimes it takes a while to find the one that works best for your skin. But once you do, it's just really nice to have on you, just in case. However, what's important to realize is when you're using a concealer on your face or foundation or anything like that, it's really important to set it with some powder. This is just your skin tone of powder, and you just want to use this. It comes with a little sponge thingy, but if you want to use a different sponge, you just, dab it on here and then just dab it wherever you applied the concealer, just so that it stays throughout the day and is as long lasting as possible. So that's really, really important to remember. I definitely recommend this product in particular. This is the Fit Me pressed powder by Maybelline New York. And I recommended this in my little review thing that I did not too long ago. But again, this is an excellent pressed powder, and you can get this at CVS, any drugstore out there. So I really, really recommend this. And it's really easy. You just find your skin tone. If you're light like me, then you take a fair colored or ivory. If you have more like beige, slightly darker skin tone, then you'd go with the beige one, or anything darker, you can just also find those pressed powders, but it comes in all colors. It's absolutely fantastic, really wearable, long lasting, and I love it. And you really, really don't feel at the end of the day that you have a ton of makeup on your skin caked on there. None of that. This is a great product. So I definitely recommend you guys check it out. And then we have a highlighter. So this one is by Physicians Formula, and this one's called Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls, and this is a translucent pearl. So what a highlighter is it emphasizes this part of your cheekbone towards the top and just kind of gives you that really light, glowy finish. This is great, during the summer months when you just have that sun-kissed glow going on. This is great. This is not to be confused with the sun-kissed bronzer. This is just purely a highlighter. So it kind of looks like this. And what you want to do is, it comes with a brush, so you can use this. I prefer to use a bigger brush, so I use a face brush like this one right here. And you can find these also at any drugstore or makeup store. But what you want to do is you just kind of want to go from this point up in sort of like a half moon shape. So, like so. And when you do that, you just get that glow right on the very top of your cheekbones. So it just really, really is gorgeous, really at any time of the year, but I definitely recommend this for the summertime. And it looks kind of like this. So it has these different pearls in different tones, I guess. This is really fantastic. Again, it's not a product that any beginner has to have or anything like that. It's just a product that I recommend. because it just really does look absolutely fantastic on anyone. So if you are looking for something to give you a little bit of a glow, this is the product to do so. Another form of a highlighter is the Urban Decay Lickable Body Powder. Like I've mentioned so many times before, I'm a huge fan of this product. And why that is because it comes like this. You have a little powder brush thingy, poofy thing. It comes like this, and the powder comes out here, and it's very sparkly. Definitely gives you a really beautiful highlight when you're not using so much of the product. So this is a really fantastic option if you're looking to, you know, invest a little bit more in a highlighter. This is great, and it lasts a long time. I've had it for about 2 years now, and I wouldn't go back. I love it so much. Next is blush. I know this can be a little confusing when you're getting started with makeup, like what do I need, what do I not need? Blush is definitely a product that I recommend to have on you, just at least one that you can kind of use whenever you feel like it. It kind of comes like this. This one is kind of destroyed because I've used it so much, but you can use whatever brand or whatever kind you want. It really does not come down to getting the most expensive thing, because if you're going to use a product every day for your face, you don't want to necessarily invest so much in a smaller product that you're going to run out of so fast. But instead, if you are looking to invest a little bit more, you want to get a product that you know is going to last a really long time. And I can definitely say that for like the NARS blushes. This one is in Orgasm, and I've talked about this one too before because I love it so much. But and pardon the destruction on this blush too. I've been using it far too long. But what's so fantastic is you get this gorgeous kind of sun-kissed glow without it being a bronzer, but with a blush. And you get a beautiful color to your cheeks, and this is by far my favorite blush out there. I use this all the time, every day, and I absolutely love it. So definitely check these out if you're interested. Again, it doesn't matter how much you invest in it as long as it lasts a long time, works well for you. That's all that matters. And blush you want to use kind of at the apple of your cheek and go out. So apple of cheek and go out slightly. And for a blush brush, I definitely recommend something like this. This is a great blush brush, but you can really use whatever. You want to make sure though that it's a little bit larger, a little bit fluffy, so that you can really work it in there. And again, apples of your cheeks and slightly outward. And this is just going to add just some color to your cheeks, remove any ghostliness, just kind of give you that pop of color that just looks absolutely fantastic all year round. And lastly, I want to talk about bronzer and contouring your face. So I know for beginners, you probably don't know what contouring your face, what that's all about. So I'll kind of explain it to you here. This is a Clinique palette here, and it comes with a blush and then a sun-kissed bronzer. And so how this works is you're going to use always the blush in the apples of your cheeks and work outward, right? But right underneath the apple is this kind of area right here. It's like right around your cheekbones right here. And you don't want to go far. You just want to kind of go where your cheekbones begin, which is right here. And you want to just go to here. But you don't want it to look like a sharp line either. And this is for if you are taking pictures, if you're going to a fancy dance, or just every day and you just want to contour your face. You can always do that. And how that works is you're just going to go into this sun-kissed bronzer, and you're just going to go right here, and my cheekbone starts right here. So I'm just gonna kind of bring this over and I'm just gonna go like so. And you can kind of start to see there's like this sort of line that's beginning to formulate that just enhances the fact that this is my, apples of my cheeks that are like more shiny and all that, and then it gets a little bit darker here. And it just makes your face look a little bit more perfectly chiseled, I guess you could say, and accents more your best features, brings out some of your natural features that just look super gorgeous. Also, some people like doing this. I don't really get into this, but if you want for a photo or something and you want your nose to kind of be like more popped out, I guess, you just want to kind of go along here. And you're just going to go along here with some bronzer. Go along here with some bronzer. And what it does is it just makes every feature on your face look more defined. So, you'd be defining your nose or your cheekbones, your jawline, whatever it may be, it just really just defines it. And some people also like going up here and right along your hairline and just adding some of that bronzer just to kind of give you that sun-kissed glow, also accenting your features of your face, maybe going underneath too. It's kind of just up to you. You can always experiment with this and see what you like, see what you don't like, and then you can kind of find a great medium, finding a great everyday routine. Routines vary for different people. You just kind of have to start trying different products, seeing what works for you, and once you can see that, then you can start creating an everyday routine that you like to use. I recommend before you do anything with your face in the morning to make sure to just give it a quick scrub, and this is something I've talked about before. It's called Cetaphil, and it's sort of like a soap, a face soap that is really great, especially if you have sensitive skin. If you have normal skin, you can of course use normal soap if that's just easier. Oily skin, you might want to think about investing in a product that's not going to create more oil and irritation to your skin, but is just going to freshen it up, clean it up. So just you can always look into those kind of products at the drugstore. But this is really great just for sensitive skin. Even if you have normal skin and you just want a great face soap, this is an excellent one to go with. So what I do is I just will clean my face with water and this face soap. Then I will go in with my Neutrogena Oil-Free Moisture, and this is a moisturizer product, and it has a little pump, so it's really easy to use. And this also comes with like SPF protection. This one specifically is not SPF, but you can always look into that. I know for the summers, that's just a really great thing to have on you. What it does is it just gives your skin that extra boost, gets rid of any dryness. And then what's perfect too is with that moisturizer there, it acts as a really great base for when you're using concealer and just makes it go on much more smoother and easier. So that's what I really recommend with these products. I hope this helped you guys understand some of these face products better, what to use, how to use it. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment and I will get to it immediately. Enjoy experimenting a little bit, finding what you really love, your, face routine, just finding products that work for you. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.